Alright, so, looks like we're against single CV, lots of destroyers, which is actually good because we're in a Bearn, and we can slam destroyers if we can get their broadsides. These planes are maneuverable. We can make great use of that, and they are extremely accurate. So it is very possible for us to slam 4 skip bombs into a destroyer and deal some 8,000 damage. At tier 6, that is not a joke. You only suggested it since you decided you were going to play CVs and you did the German ones. So I would actually not recommend starting with German CVs. German CVs are an advanced line. They were the first quote-unquote expansion pack you might think of in terms of reworked CVs. So they have, they are more difficult than other CVs. I would recommend starting with the United States line, just because it's kind of generally applicable, and then after that you could do Russian if you really enjoy damage farming, or Japanese if you're looking for kind of a more versatile thing. And I forgot that Bearn stuff doesn't spot. Alright, so Wrecking Ball dude, is he slowing down? Looks like he's slowing down. Nope, he's actually speeding back up. So plunk. 5k. And he actually left his smoke, so he's still in the open. No, he's retreating back into his smoke, so we need to try to get what we can here. Something like that. Skip. And that's gonna take him. So 2 drops, dead DD. This thing is extremely accurate. If you give it a broadside to punish, you will be punished, because that's what it does. We're gonna put this on the far side of the ship, so the skip should strike in and hit the side, which they do. And we come out with 2 full squadrons in terms of planes here, which I actually should be using the AP bombers if I can make them fit, but the destroyer threat is very high right now, so if we can catch destroyers or interact with destroyers, now is really the time to do so. And it looks like the Genova is about to go down, and we did spot an Anshin. So why don't we try doing something with that?
Autopilot mode enabled.
Also, we are detected. We were detected before that, though, weren't we? There's somebody in the middle here? Maybe we can do something with the hill if he turns off? Oh, okay. Well, we know where all the DDs are, so... Can we hit the hill? I think we can. Alright. A little awkward. We might get 1. Yeah. Engine boost here. Let's see if we can curl in on this. It's gonna be really tight turn. And this drop's gonna suck. So no, we're actually just gonna bail. That's perfectly okay. We're gonna take AP bombs now. Anshin's dead. He's caught between all sorts of people. He torped the Farragut, not me. We could probably bomb the Graf Spee.
Destination reached. Autopilot
Or
mode
maybe the
disabled.
Texas, actually. This dude's down pretty soon. We're gonna work on the Graf Spee. Okay, so it was mentioned in chat by AF, who is actually an excellent CV player if you want to check him out. He has started streaming on Twitch recently. AF is short on water. So it's not so much that there's an extreme amount of pen. The problem is that there's a really hard fuse timing. Well, I totally misremembered this drop. There's a really thick fuse that you have to break, which is like 32 millimeters of armor. And since they drop straight down, sometimes it's actually hard to get them to pen at all. Drop from the back, going across. Triple sit there. Fuso probably goes down. Fuso is pushing mid. He's not going to last very long, though, is he? There's nothing to really stop him, so we actually have to go after the Fuso. Otherwise, he pushes and shoots us. So we'll work on this. Ideally, again, we're coming in from behind because we're dropping from the bottom of the reticle to the top. So as the ship is moving forward, he's traversing the reticle where the bombs are. But our first strike will be coming in from the front. I didn't actually remember the diving animation, but, well, now I remember it, so... Looks like his engine is out, which is helpful for us. Slam on the brakes. That might be a kill. Yeah, okay, cool. And we can try to do some work on the Graf Spee. Looks like they still have the Matsuki and the Hill. Hill has kind of gone long. Let's put the reticle just a little ahead and then try to curl in on the Spee. I think we get one. So, if you're playing the Bearn, you're not necessarily playing the Bearn for crap loads of damage. She has excellent destroyer control. She has some damage with her bombs. That being said, if you were going to try to play her for damage, you would be trying to double down on her skip bombs and roll fire, roll fire, roll fire, roll fire, roll fire. Because the raw plane damage that you're going to get is not extreme. But if you just spam the ever-living crap out of the skip bombs and you're able to siege at max range, you may not lose very many planes. And over the course of the planes traversing back across the map to you, you can actually have more planes in the air than you can have on the deck. All right, 7, 6, 5. Pop. Yeah. So don't show Bearn skip bombers your broadside. Especially if you are in a DD, because these are ferociously accurate. And he's dead. There's no way in hell he's not dead. So, cool.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
We only go our super speed of 21 knots, and this push does look like it's significant. Granted, we have a lot of ships, so we're probably gonna do okay. But if I could snipe the hill, that would be pretty good for us. I might have to go after the Omaha first, though, just because it's the closest to lighting us. In fact, I think I have to go after the Omaha first, because he's the closest to lighting us. If I try to AP bomb him, it would probably just overpen the Citadel. And the Omaha knows how to play. So even still, super tight clustering here. And I think our hull just got detected. It did. So we have to go back in on the Omaha anyway. No, he burns out. We can go for the hill. But do we have enough boost? I don't think we do. He stopped his turn. Alright. We will keep working on the hill, I think. I could bomb the Tiger. I might be able to get Citadels on the Graf Spee. Graf Spee has enough armor that it would probably stick the Citadel. And the Tiger's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not super worried about the Tiger. But Hill did look like he knew how to play. He was already turned to avoid getting slammed. I could actually blind drop this, but a little too late. Alright, so we're gonna take AP and try. Oh, okay, he actually ran. That's interesting. I thought I would have expected him to stay in smoke. We have 2 skip bombers coming back. We have 4 on deck, so we don't have a full squadron, but we do have quite a bit of AP, which we can work on either the Tiger or we can try to work on the Graf. Hatsuharu kills the hill, so that's not a problem. He can't smoke, that's already used, so he's dead.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Do I have the ability to follow this? I think I can. It's probably there-ish. Can we slide around to come in from behind again? Or is he gonna go back and smoke? He's gonna go back and smoke. But not for very long. Cool. Alright, so we get a single Citadel. Not great. And we lose another plane, which means we can drop with 1. It's not ideal, and actually it looks like my hull has stopped moving, so I'll need to correct that so the Tiger doesn't get to see me. Or
Autopilot mode
takes as long as possible. And actually, let me do this. Let me use AP bombs on the Tiger. Tiger is tier 5. I can probably Citadel this. It is a battleship. If I overpen the Citadel on a Tiger, I would be a little surprised. I assume because I'm a CV, he's going to be shooting at me. Let's give a little bit of angle. Just so we thicken up the little bit of armor that we do have. Because it would make sense to shoot me instead of the other battleship, right? Because he could kill me quick. Not going to kill the other battleship, though. Alright, we have an overpen. I thought that actually looked like there would have been a Citadel there, so maybe there isn't enough armor to prime the bombs. Oh, we got one. We're helping, we're helping. Well, he stopped turning. This is gonna be dirty. Alright, we tried to help. Skip bombs? AP bombs. Probably go with skips because he's already burning. If we light him on fire, he goes down. But I will have that decided for me. AP bombs for the Graf Spee. And I guess we could try to work on the Ryujo. We'll go with skip bombs then. In case we work on the Ryujo. We can work on the Ryujo at range. We should probably be able to avoid its fighter. If we're able to do that. Hey, Gyrodox. You did try the Japanese line. You just didn't like how they felt. The only thing you're struggling with at the moment is the AP rockets. But you'll give the US line a try. Yeah, so the Japanese line is... It has good damage, but it's highly telegraphed. Meaning, like, you have to... It tends to be something that you have to stick the line, do it correct, etc. And that's a little bit advanced. That's something that comes with time. And because of that, you might be using weapons that you're really just not... that you don't feel able to control very well, which can be quite frustrating. We drop behind the ship to try to hit high, because if we hit the belt, we're just going to shatter on the belt armor, because Citadel. So we do want to try to hit a little high, either in the superstructure or high on the ship. Also, I am closer than I need to be, which means I'm taking more damage than I need to be taking. I think the fire kills him here. But I'm not going to go anywhere else, so that doesn't matter. We do win because the Ryujo is not going to be able to cap everything. He's not going to be able to kill me in time. Maybe. Maybe I can block the CV with fighters. Could do that. We just have to get over there. So we haven't really seen what the fighters can do. There is a destroyer crawling up on the Ryujo, so the Ryujo is going to be dead pretty soon. Likely he's already being shot with guns, although I don't see any shells in the distance. So, doot. But we could literally, drop this fighter on top of the Ryujo hull, and its AA would not be able to shoot it down very quickly. So if it took off, the planes taking off would go directly into a fighter and get taken out. As far as this, the Ryujo's only chance at killing this would be torpedoes. I mean, he might be able to try and snipe with rockets, but it's extremely hard. The team might actually be trying to ram? I think he used all his torpedoes, no? No, okay. There's the others. There's the follow-up. You've seen the YouTube video on the fighters from the Bearn? No planes for you? Yeah. It's pretty gnarly.